that in support. Yep, completely fine. So, an incident occurred yesterday where harm was caused between you two. I want to talk about this harm, and I want to settle this because you're both outstanding, intelligent, but also very young individuals. So things like this happen, but if we don't talk about it, it will always be in the back of our minds. Do we agree?
Yeah.
So what happened, and who would like to start?
You can go first.
You can go first.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
Loser goes first.
Sudden death, go.
Oh no, I was late. Yeah, I was late. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, I gotta go then?
No.
Yeah.
So Jacob, from your point of view, what happened? And let's just track Jacob and let's hear him.
Oh, it was because Lou was there. He kept making noise. It wasn't about like trying to tell him what to do. It was just like it was annoying me. I already told him like stop. Like I said it nicely because I don't really I'm nice to everybody. So I told him like if he could just please stop. And he's like no. He's like no. And then I finally told him like he kept because he was sitting right behind me. I can't see the board from. It's like this is the board here, and that's like me sitting all the way over here. The board's like straight here. You can't see a straight board from there. So I had to move over there. And then he kept on and kept on. He told me no, we got into an argument. We kept going back and forth. I told him to be quiet. And that's basically what happened. Mr. Garcia already told him to stop. Like Mr. Garcia's doing, but he kept on here.
Pass it to me, please. Thank you. Anything else you would like to say? So, if both of you can track me.
Oh yeah.
Yes, please.
I don't feel like I was, cause I'm not a bully. I wasn't feeling like it was nothing on no bullying stuff. I just felt like if you could please stop. Numerous people told you like days before. The last week I wasn't here, so I don't know about that. But the other weeks and other days, he just keeps on, and it's like a pattern with everybody. It's not that nobody's can get up on him. I ain't gonna get up. I'm on my business, but he keeps on, and I feel like then he plays victim. Like somebody's picking on him, and I'm not picking on him. That's not the case.
So, from what I hear, is this was during math class.
Yeah.
And you were talking out loud, or maybe making some comments that were not necessarily needed within that setting. Would you agree?
Yeah.
But I also hear that you took it upon yourself, Jacob, to kind of redirect my friend, tell him what to do, or tell him to meet an expectation.
No. And I told him if he could please be quiet because it was bothering me.
Yeah, tell him to meet an expectation, right? Which is normal in a classroom of being quiet when...
No, I wasn't telling him what to do. I was telling him, like, if he can stop, then that... I don't care about what the teacher. That's the teacher. I'm minding my business. That's his classroom. I ain't my classroom, but it's annoying me. I didn't tell him or redirect him to what to do. It was right behind my ear. It was like, you see right there, but a little more closer. Like, that chair right there, the yellow chair, and all you hear is saying, why you doing that? Please stop. I looked at him like probably 3 times. I looked at him. Why you just keep on? I wasn't redirecting him, telling him what to do. It was like it was annoying.
We're gonna find out why he does it, but just for your understanding, when you tell someone to be quiet, you are telling them what to do.
Yeah, tell me what to do.
Yeah, that was when I was being rude. I could admit, but it's because people told him numerous times to stop, and he just keeps on.
Cool. You ready? Please, let's just track him and give him our full attention so we can see what was happening.
So, I do take full responsibility for making all that noise. You did have the right to tell me to stop. So, I do feel like I am in the wrong for that. I just feel like a bit of a please, a bit of less on the tone could have, like, helped me to stop. Not saying that the way you said it was coming off as mean or anything. I just feel like it could have, just like, I kind of felt like something was going towards me, and like I was just making noise because like I be doing my own thing. I often make noise when I'm like doing something on my phone or like drawing or something. I just like just zone out and just like completely just
So what I hear, one second, I promise we'll go right to you. So what I hear from you is that, first of all, thank you for taking responsibility for the harm that you caused. Because when you make noise in a classroom, not only does it affect other peers, as it affected Jacob, it probably affected some other people too who might have not told you to be quiet, right? And also it affects the teacher, right? One thing that I also heard is that as he kept talking and he would not listen to anybody's direction, your tone kind of like shifted. Where you went from like kind of pleading, like, can you please stop, to like, you need to be quiet. Would you agree with that?
Nah, that was when he was behind my ear. Like I told him numerous times. Like I looked at him. Then that was way before that. The teacher told me something before, but after when he kept on, it was bothering me. That's why I told him something. After
And
that,
you had
I
a
didn't
question?
keep on shifting.
Oh,
What you meant?
last thing.
What you meant by like I was coming at you? Like, wait, you said something about coming towards you, whatever the tone.
I kind of just felt like you were like, I wouldn't say yelling at me, but like coming off as a little bit rude. Like you were like trying to tell me like, dude, can you please stop? Instead of like can you please stop making so much noise? It's really distracting me, like in a really kind way. But I understand sometimes when people get ticked off like that, they don't really tend to, everyone has a boiling point. Everyone gets angry, so I can't blame you for that. And today I've actually been trying to not make as much noise, which is why I haven't gotten a step out and nap today.
Yeah, that helps.
You want to speak?
Oh, what was the question I was going to ask again? Oh, yeah, about the tone thing. It was because I told you numerous times. It wasn't just that I said it straight away. I told you numerous times, like many a times. Days before that, weeks before that, people told you many a times, and you say no. And then when somebody else comes in the picture, like, oh, Jeremiah, he said something. Shut up. Like, I don't know. Even though that's not their place to jump in their argument, I'm just saying, like, even times you tell me that, so I don't understand how you could say that if I ask you numerous times and you say no. Your first reaction is no instead of, oh, I'll try to stop, or I'm gonna stop, or no. It's just no. No. Why are you coming up like that?
No, you're good. Cool. So can I be honest? This is a lot easier than I thought it would be. You obviously take responsibility because you caused the initial harm by just talking during instruction time, right? And Jacob, I agree with you. I know you were respectful, but Jacob, as someone who's taught you for 3 years, so I kind of know you.
Yeah.
Even when you're not trying to be aggressive, you come off very aggressive at times. But you're also young men, and you're also from the Bronx. So there's a way we talk, which even if we're not trying to be aggressive, we come off as aggressive. And I am very guilty of that. Right? What can we do moving forward so this problem does not occur and we don't cause any harm? Who would like to go first?
I just have like one thing to say. Like,
Absolutely. You can say 10 things.
Regarding before, it's me making noise is really just an instinctual thing. I be at home playing my game, drawing and stuff. I don't really have any siblings. I don't really have many friends either, so I don't really have people to talk to. So I really just find a way to entertain myself by just talking alone on like my own time. But yeah, that's really about it. It's really just instinctual, to be honest. And moving forward, I think I can not make as much noise when other people are around. Because like I did put a little sticky note on there saying like, please try your best to behave. To like kind of push myself to kind of not make as much noise and like not antagonize people as much.
Jacob, do you understand where he's coming from, and do you understand where his area of growth is? And he's working on it. We're not perfect. Nobody is, right? But what I hear from Hunter is that he admits it, and he says he's working on it. Can we accept him for that? Because we're all working on things. Nobody's perfect, right? And for you to admit that you're wrong and say that you're working on it, especially at this age, I think is huge. Jacob, what could you do better next time? And I really want you to think about the adult in the room. So what can you do next time moving forward?
I don't really. I'm not trying to be typical, but I really don't know because the teacher already told me something. He keeps on, and the teacher was already teaching. So I would have been like Mr. Garcia would have been like, "That's fine, that's fine." Yeah, I don't got a problem with that teacher. Let me make that clear. I don't got a problem with it, but it would have been one like I would have got in trouble. I'm not trying to get in trouble.
Yeah.
And he keeps on, he keeps on, he keeps on, he keeps on. So I don't really feel like.
So we know he's working on that, but you seem to be a little confused because you don't think the teacher was handling it.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the teacher already told him something. So when he kept on, it's mad kids in the class. Like you're a teacher. Like teachers is it's confused. One time you
I've
gotta
taught
teach
you,
him.
both of you for 2 years. I
Right.
know.
And it's math, so
I
he
know
gotta
your cohort.
figure out a problem for that one, then go to the next bit. So I don't think it was his fault. I think it was. I don't think I was wrong because I said it nicely, and I'm nice, but
Sometimes we think we're nice, but we come off a different way. Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
I am suggesting to you, and this is not like passive aggressive, next time, let Mr. Garcia take care of it. And if it's super distracting, this is what I would do. Hey, Mr. Garcia, Tim is making a lot of noise. You think I could like move my desk? Or could you maybe give him like, talk to him? Because like, it's hard for me to focus.
Here.
What do you think? Is that a little thing you can keep in your tool belt? Next time, can I move away? Or can you like directly talk to him because it's distracting me? And I've even asked him a couple of times, but it's
He would
continued.
have kept on.
But that's what I mean. But once you put the push on the teacher, then let's see what the result is. Because at any time, did you tell Mr. Garcia?
Mr. Garcia was right in front of me.
But I'm saying, did you ever directly tell? Because like you said, a teacher has a lot of students.
Well, I
in front
remember
of them.
dude saying like, I didn't say to him, I was like, oh, he about it. I was like you're good like a teacher. Not disrespectful, but you're like, Garcia. Like even Mr. Garcia, so like he told me something.
And I get
think
it.
he gave him a deduction or something.
Yeah, and I get it. But just trust me. If there's anything you've ever respected me for, trust me in this instant. Right? Because then you would have been clear and you wouldn't have been here. And it would have just been Tim and his repeated noises. Right? But I also want you to think about how Tim was a little vulnerable with us today. And he admitted something which kind of made me feel sad that I don't really have a lot of friends.
He got friends. He got friends.
But let's
Jason
just
had
hear
his
from
own
his
friends.
point of view. So
Can I-
let's,
Yeah.
but let's just take it for what it is, right? Sometimes you just have to take a person's word for what it is. Would you agree? Cool. So, moving forward, you're working on your noises, and you are gonna ask the teacher to advocate, right? Whether it is move your seat or tell the teacher, hey, Tim's making a lot of noise. It's distracting me, and I've told him to stop, and he's not doing it. Can you do something about it? Cool? Cool. All right. Let's get back to class, gentlemen. 'Cause